So members that I've heard from, essentially, they are looking forward to full transparency when it comes to this Epstein case. But this legislation passed by near unanimous consent. Essentially, there was just one lone no vote, and that was a Republican member out of Louisiana. Now, the Epstein case has caused a lot of fighting among Republicans and their base, but getting to this point, Eva, has not been an easy feat. Now, Democrats and a handful of Republicans got enough signatures to force the legislation onto the House floor, even though the president and Republican leaders opposed it. The president dismissed the Epstein documents as part of a hoax, and Republicans have supported other legislation related to the Epstein case. But others claim that legislation doesn't go far enough in the pursuit of full transparency. Now, the president has done a complete 180 on this latest measure and gave the Republicans the green light to support it ahead of this vote, which is why many believe there was an overwhelming support from Republicans on this measure. Congressman Dan Muser, a Republican from Pennsylvania, tells us the president has continuously called for the release of documents for years, as long as it's credible and legal.
You don't want to get into something where somebody's name is attached to some invitation to a party by this creep Epstein, creep monster. And so, you know, they were reviewing that. I mean, 45,000, 50,000 pages were already released. Look, the Democrats are trying to use this as some sort of ploy. In a way, it's worked, right? It's on social media. Even some Republicans have picked it up. Oh, release the files. They've largely been released. So we'll release the rest, and we'll see what's in there. And like the president said, as long as he's not putting somebody in where it's not credible or not legal, and you're opening yourselves up for a liability suit, let's get it out.
Now, Eva, there's a bit of a development here on Capitol Hill. So the House, again, just passed this measure not too long ago, maybe about an hour or two ago. But now it looks like the Senate could pick it up as early as tonight. We're also hearing from some other members in the Senate, especially from Republican leaders over there. They are saying that they could potentially get enough support to pass this and then send it on to the president's desk.